Ever feel like your brain just won't shut off? You replay that awkward conversation from last week. You worry about a presentation that's a month away, and even choosing what to have for dinner feels like a life or death decision. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. This is overthinking, and it happens for a very specific reason. Your mind doesn't feel safe. It's trying to protect you. When you constantly think about past mistakes, your brain is trying to learn from them so you don't get hurt again. When you worry endlessly about the future, it's trying to prepare you for every possible danger. The problem is, this built-in survival mechanism goes into overdrive. Instead of making you safer, it traps you in a cycle of anxiety, stress, and exhaustion. It makes you feel like you're stuck in mental quicksand, where the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. So, where does this overwhelming need for mental protection come from? One of the biggest culprits is fear. We're talking about the fear of failure, the fear of being judged by others, and the deep-seated fear of making the wrong choice. Your mind starts creating a million what-if scenarios. What if I fail this exam? What if they laugh at my idea? What if I choose the wrong career path and regret it forever? Most of these dramatic situations will never actually happen, but in your head, they feel incredibly real. This constant mental catastrophizing drains your energy and leaves you paralyzed, unable to move forward. It's like your brain is writing a horror movie script where you read the main character, and every scene is a potential disaster. In today's world, this tendency to overthink gets amplified by social media. You scroll through your feed and see everyone else's highlight reels, their perfect vacations, their amazing new jobs, their happy relationships. It's easy to fall into the comparison trap. You start to think, why isn't my life like that? Or what am I doing wrong? This constant comparison fuels self-doubt, which is like pouring gasoline on the fire of overthinking. You begin to question your own abilities, your own worth, and your own journey. The more you see others appearing to succeed effortlessly, the more you scrutinize your every move, convinced you're falling behind. This creates a vicious cycle. Comparison leads to self-doubt, and self-doubt leads to even more overthinking. Another huge driver of overthinking is the quest for perfection. You believe that if you just think a little bit longer, a little bit harder, you'll find the absolute perfect solution, the flawless plan, the guaranteed to-succeed option. You analyze every single detail, weigh every pro and con, and search for an answer that has zero risks. But here's the truth. Perfection is a myth. It doesn't exist. There is no perfect choice, only the choice you make and then commit to. By chasing this impossible ideal, you get stuck in what's called analysis paralysis. You think so much that you end up doing nothing at all. This inaction then feeds the belief that you're incapable or weak, when in reality, you're just stuck in a mental loop of your own creation. So how do we break free from this exhausting cycle? The key is to shift your focus. Realize that most of the problems you're agonizing over exist only in your mind. They are not your reality. Start by focusing on what you can actually control, right here, right now. You can't control what someone else thinks of you, but you can control how you react. You can't predict the future, but you can take one small, positive step in the present. Instead of trying to solve everything at once, just do the next right thing. Trust yourself. You've made it this far, and you have the strength and wisdom to handle whatever comes your way. The true solution isn't to think harder, it's to think less and do more. Take a deep breath. Take that first small action, and watch as the mental fog begins to clear. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content on living a more mindful life. See you in the next one.